All right, so chat, we're on the favorite segment, which is my least favorite segment in the month of October, and that is scary videos. Yay! Fuck you. That's literally how I feel every time someone's like, "I got something scary to share." This is like the worst month because everyone's like, "We need you to watch these scary videos. Also, we need you to play these scary games," and I'm like right here, just like, haha, I'm in danger. Fucking hate it, man. But this one is like the new scary comp, which someone did say to watch because there was a new one that got. So I was like, oh, okay. I really hope I've seen this one before, so it's not scary. You guys want to find more scarier content in this, just to say. So let's get into it.
The following video, a mother named Aaliyah is recording her daughter who just had a night terror. Aaliyah's daughter has been suffering from night terrors for the past few weeks now, which according to her child's doctor is a common phase that most children her age experience. But one night, Aaliyah wakes up to find her daughter on her bed crying intensely than ever before. It seems that she just had the most severe night terror ever. Her night terror was so intense that she ran straight into her mother's room. So, Aaliyah immediately records this video to show her child's doctor. But while recording,
I am afraid of no
this
ghost,
happens.
but I'm afraid of everything else. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Am I missing something?
Come on here, big girl.
Right, there you go. And I got something in my throat today. I can't get it out. Ah. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't go into the darkness. Do not go into the void.
It's okay.
I was trying to explain it so she wouldn't be scared. It's just the wind.
There's the vent right there, baby.
It's just the wind, bro.
See?
It's just the wind.
Vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay?
Just say it's the AC kicking in.
You big girl? You're scared, just remember.
It's the AC kicking in, chat.
We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay.
And then everything starts flying in the room. It's like it. I accidentally left the AC on full blast. My bad.
What's wrong, Cora?
Is there anything that I'm missing?
What are you afraid of?
Staring at the window. What's a window?
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything. It's just the wind. It's just the wind, bro. It's just the wind.
Just as Aaliyah sees her daughter staring at the shutters, she points the camera that way and captures this. The blinds suddenly closing on their own. But it's not just a few that close up.
Automatic.
But rather all
Automatic
four shutters
windshield
at the same
blinds, chat.
time,
Think about
which is
it.
made creepier when listening to the audio closely. It sounds as if someone or something had forcefully shut them. Naturally, they
It's
make
just the
a run
wind.
for it and spend
It's just the
rest
wind,
of the night
guys. That's
inside
all it is.
Mom's
It's just the
room.
wind.
Now, the
I'm not
next
afraid
day,
of ghosts.
Aaliyah makes a video talking
Automatic.
about these shutters. She shows how hard it is for all four to close at once unless someone had moved each rod on each window at the same time.
You have
Automatic,
to be
bro.
physically standing by the blinds in order to close them like this. And also, all four of them closed at the exact same time. There's not...
It's automatic, bro. That's all it is. It's just the wind. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's just the wind. It's just the wind. Okay. All right. Okay. Ha ha ha. That's funny. I hate October. It's just a cat. Wait a minute. I don't have a cat.
I'm doing my best not to freak.
That's literally going to be my response. Like, wait a minute.
So,
I don't have a
close
cat.
these-
Let's be laying
Eerily,
where
the
at
door
right now.
behind Aaliyah starts to move on its own. It happens right as she explains how the shutters
Just the
work,
wind.
which is
It's
made
just the wind,
creepier
chat. It's
considering
just
what
the
just
wind.
happened last night.
It's just
But
the wind.
not
That's
even
all
the
it
weirdest
is.
part. because later she points out something that makes last night's incident with the moving door even harder to explain.
So the AC was not on when the door
What?
closed.
Okay, look. Okay, the vents. See, like the vent just sucked. That's
very
all
loud.
it did. Your vents are not. Your vents
And
are
you can
supposed to
hear
blow,
it.
not suck.
Coming from the vent.
Yeah, obviously.
The air vent could not have pushed
It's just
the
the
door
vent sucking.
closed.
Yeah, that's what
Because
happened.
the
Why
air
do you
was
have
not
that on your
the AC
house?
was not on.
You have an attic?
Now,
What the
even
fuck
with
is
the
wrong
AC
with you? Are
on,
you
the door
are
doesn't
you a
close.
fucking
She was
Neanderthal? That's how.
initially wrong for thinking the door
What
had
the
closed
fuck?
because of it.
Why do you have an attic?
There's the vent right there, baby.
You know, if you go in an attic and there's a
See?
doll that's
It
like
was never on to
50
begin
bajillion
with,
years
but she
old, chances
demonstrates
are
by
that's the
comparing the
reason why you
difference in
got
sound
this.
from both clips.
It's okay.
So then, if it wasn't the AC, then what had moved the door? Like the shutters, this
It
one
was
doesn't make any
the
sense. Although creeped out by all of this,
I don't
Aaliyah
know.
feels oddly relieved knowing that her child's night terrors might not be from nothing, but caused by something
There's
else.
a ghost.
Currently, she plans to keep her daughter away from
Nah,
this
it's just the
room
wind.
until she figures out what to do next.
There's just Paul Bunyan
But
and the
until
wind.
further
That's
updates
all
are
it
given,
is.
this video will continue to
See, if you
remain a
talk bad
mystery.
about Paul Bunyan, this
As
is what
always,
happened. He
let me know
uses
your
the
thoughts on
Force. He's
this
like
one.
Palpatine. Or Darth Vader. Instead of like, you know, killing you with like choking you with just
Now, this
fucking
next
air,
video was
it'll just
recorded
like
by an
annoy the
overnight
shit out of you
security
with
guard who
inconvenient
works
shit
at a
like this.
cemetery. One night,
Yeah.
while doing his rounds,
Yeah,
he records a
obviously.
video for his brother-in-law, whom he wanted to show the crematorium that's
That's all
on
it
his
is.
property.
That's all it is, yeah.
Apparently, it gets pretty creepy once it's dark, and he wanted to show him why he doesn't like patrolling this area. Now, for those who don't know, a
Oh,
crematorium is
hey.
a place where the
You know, it's funny. There was a game about this. I remember that because Chat was wanting me to play it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I saw a video of it, and I was like, "Why would you want me to play this? Are you trying to get me PTSD? What the fuck, man? I will literally get PTSD just from that video game alone. Nah."
deceased are cremated and essentially reduced to ashes. These remains are then put inside urns, which the families then keep. But knowing what goes on back
I'm
here
in danger.
only makes what was captured that much more unsettling.
Imagine they all open and the fire lights up. You'll be like, "All right, cool. I know
They
this
turn
game. I
off
ain't playing in real life."
automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna walk you through.
Huh? What?
I have a friend that works
It's gonna be alright.
that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces.
It's definitely gonna
whenever-
be alright. Was that thing just moving right now? Or is that
So
just
when I'm
me?
walking through here.
Why is it dark? I don't like
they
I like the
usually put
darkness.
urns out to send
You
to
can't see
families.
anything.
So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here, and then
Man, this is like the
come down.
worst job to be at.
freaking out.
Did one of those urns just move slightly to the left? It did. See, look, it's off place now. What the fuck was that last part? Yeah. Oh, hell nah. Bro, I know fucking demons. That's a demon. It's a mouse. That's what it has to be, chat. It's a mouse. It's definitely a mouse. It's obviously a mouse. Oh, hey! Run, bro. Run. What the fuck was that?
As if the
Something
crematorium
swung.
wasn't already creepy enough, this occurrence made it worse. Now, something odd happens when he passes by the furnaces and it's heard on camera. A loud tapping sound is picked up by the mic, but strangely, it happens only when he passes by the furnaces.
Yes. Man, imagine working
I have
at
a
the,
friend that works-
like, as the,
Now,
in
even
there.
if the chamber was somehow messing with the phone's mic, it doesn't explain what happens next, because out of nowhere, an urn from across the room starts to vibrate. Only this one begins to move, and not a single other urn does the same. Now
Because they're
that's
all
creepy,
resting in
but it
peace.
doesn't stop there.
Except that one.
Because moments
That
later,
guy's like, what the
this
fuck?
happens.
I'm Ash.
The urn's lid
Not like
begins to
Ash
creep
from
open by
Pokemon.
itself.
I'm quite literal
Seeing
Ash.
this, he bolts out in a panic frenzy before stopping to catch his breath and seeing this. It's
Yeah,
as
if I saw that,
someone
I'd be
had
like,
walked
oh
out from
shit.
inside.
I can't fight it.
Having no explanation for this,
Yeah,
or
I'm
this,
just saying the
he
only way
clocks
you
out
can like
immediately and
fight a
tells his boss
ghost
what
is if you
happened.
just like
Now,
get
while there
holy
haven't
water
been
and
any
just
updates, it's safe to say the
dunk your
security
hands
guard
into
will
it
be
and then
keeping
just
his
start like,
distance from this place.
punching the ghost.
For now,
Boom, boom,
not much
boom,
else is known about that
boom,
night or how the
boom,
urn had seemingly came
boom, boom,
alive.
boom, 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 boom,
But
boom,
one
boom,
thing's for
boom.
sure though, if that specific urn actually had
I
remains
honestly
inside,
feel like that would be
then what just
effective. You just
happened
get holy
becomes a whole
water,
lot
blessed by
creepier.
the Pope, and then you just you put your hands into it, and then just start like punching the ghost. Therefore, you could technically you do not have a way to beat up the
Now,
ghost.
the following video comes from a mother named Misty Huron, who recently posted something that she normally doesn't post.
Think about it, chat.
Unlike all her videos, this one has left many of her followers deeply concerned
Think about
and
that.
completely spooked.
See, I'm
It's a
thinking of
short
things
clip she
that
recorded from her
normally
baby
people would
monitor,
not do.
which shows her daughter sleeping inside her
Oh,
crib.
look at the
But
baby.
what's strange about this is that even though she was fast asleep, the camera was picking up movement.
Nani?
Clearly, her daughter wasn't moving as much, so there had to be something
Eh,
else in there
Nani?
that
What?
was. According to Misty, the only explanation that would have made sense was if her older daughter was still sleeping in this room. However, she isn't.
So we moved my daughter out of this room. Now she's across the hall.
Okay.
We got all the furniture in, the TV hung.
Should
That is
okay,
like-
you're not just
She
gonna just
recently
leave it at
moved
that.
into
Okay.
another room inside this house. So, if it's not her other daughter, then who or what is moving? Misty continues to watch to see if anything appears, but nothing
don't know.
does. But after looking closely,
Maybe it's just picking up the
she
baby. Did you
sees
think
it.
about that?
This is what she saw.
Oh shit, there's more context to it. Is that a head? I let it go home now.
Eerily, it appears that someone or something is on the bunk bed. However, no one was sleeping on this bunk bed, let alone staying in this room. Her older daughter used to sleep here,
Oh,
but now
hell.
she has her own space.
Wait, which one's the
begs
cry
the
toggle?
question, just who exactly was on
There
this?
we go, much better.
Misty has yet to figure this out,
I
which
got
is
two,
why she's been
actually.
posting videos about this in the hopes that
Ask
someone can.
it. Nope.
Needless to say, it's pretty freaky. But one night, while touring this exact room
That's
where
me
the
right
figure
now.
was seen,
Every time I see something that I cannot
completely
explain, and I
unexpected
started like,
happens.
okay, this is kind of bad.
Watch.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm gonna run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from this room into this room. She got new
Okay, so that was obviously a fucking bad idea. Should probably try a different room.
furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. This is the attic that's in between the rooms that I was talking about that's cracked. It's been that way for a while.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I
not
was gonna say,
something that
wait,
I'm
hang on, it just opened.
Overly concerned about, but y'all have got me freaking out in the comments.
Okay.
I cannot even breathe walking in this room because I am truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib, ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours.
Okay, so
Is it my-
okay, someone probably gave you something that's probably haunted, so therefore someone fucked you and the child. So yeah, you might have a demon now. Yippee.
Be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are
probably a
still
rat.
tucked in on the sides.
It's a
Like
rat.
they're still
It's
tight
obviously a
from,
rat.
you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking.
All
Oh,
of a
shit.
sudden, a rocking chair that
Okay, that was kind of funny at the end right there. That did start me for a second, but then I immediately started laughing a bit just because that cut out.
is placed in the corner of this room begins to rock on its own. But oddly enough, no one else was around to have moved it. Considering what was seen on camera just a few nights ago, Misty can't help but think that her room is haunted. Understandably, since then, she hasn't been inside and won't go in until her husband comes back from his business trip. But until he does, it seems that Misty won't know for sure as to who or what was caught on camera.
You know what? You probably got a demon. I just gonna leave it at that. Or someone gave you something from a thrift store. and or you bought something at a thrift store, or someone brought something from some place that kind of is shady, and it was probably haunted. So I just say burn the whole house down. Simple as that.
Now this next video comes from Arizona, where there's a road where many accidents have taken place. The road in question is known as Lower Buckeye, and just last year, someone had caught something strange on their dash cam while passing through here. On April 30th of 2024, Tasha Moran was driving down the stretch of highway,
that was like last year,
unaware that she was about to witness something quite disturbing.
Well, actually, it's going to be
she
like
was
2 years
driving
ago
down
now.
the supposedly haunted highway when suddenly her dash cam captures this.
Okay. Oh my god, how long is 5 times speed? Okay, well that guy's still driving, everything's good. What the fuck is that? That was an alien. That was an alien. That was straight up an alien.
On the side of the road that the camera picks up. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage,
that's an alien.
You'll notice what looks like something hunched over. It's a bit hard to tell, but many of those who've seen this clip believe that whatever this was is evidence of something supernatural.
It's an alien.
Especially after seeing the figure seemingly appear out of nowhere.
Nah, chat, that's straight up an alien. 100%. 100% that's an alien. The context is where it's at, therefore it's an alien. That's it, I've spoken.
Nowhere in front of the first car ahead. Given the countless stories of those who've seen things here at night, Tasha agrees that whatever this was had to be something unexplainable. While it isn't certain if that's the case, one thing seems pretty clear, and it's that whoever, or whatever this was, had definitely scared the living daylights out of someone who spotted them. So then, just
Dude,
who or what
if it's an alien, just hit it. There you go, and then you just tie it to the hood of your car, or truck, or whatever. There you go, problem solved. And that's how you start a whole War of the Worlds.
Now the following video takes place at a house where construction has been going on for quite some time. The person who took this is a carpenter who was recently hired to work on this property, but unbeknownst to him, this house would be the reason why he doesn't work here alone anymore. One day, while working by himself, strange noises start to emanate from inside the house.
Okay, that doesn't sound good.
But yeah. Whoa, what the hell? That's what I'm talking about. You guys heard that? Whoa. I don't want to go up there. I do not.
According to the carpenter, no one else was home. Both the property owner and the construction crew who are usually seen here are away for the weekend, which of course doesn't help to make things any less creepy. If no one is here, then what were those noises? While it's possible that a stranger had sneaked in without him noticing, this next part is what makes this whole video pretty creepy.
I think that's the worst thing, just having a stranger walk into your house and then just like take shit.
Now after hearing what sounded like
I honestly feel like that'll probably be the worst thing, guys.
Proceeds to show the basement.
Oh, and it's in the basement. Oh my god, it's even worse.
Experience from days before. But
okay, that's a demon.
This happens.
Definitely a demon.
I seen like an elbow leave this room, but there's nobody else that lives here.
This house looks pretty nice.
This is my client's house.
The room looks pretty okay. You got an extra.
I swear. Oh my god.
You got a hobo in your house, dude.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh my god.
This shit is shaking. There's nobody else in the house with me. I swear. This is where I heard those footsteps at. Oh, it's coming from here.
Okay, that's probably like the worst thing.
Oh, there's a little. Oh my god.
Okay. I think I see your problem. It's that doll. You have that. Why do you have that? Why would you have that? Like, I have said that so many times. Okay, creepy doll with that almost looks kind of close to human, and was probably made like in the 1930s, 20s, 10s. I don't like 1910s, 1920s. I don't know. Before the 1900s, yeah, that thing's definitely gonna have a ghost in it, and yet you got it. Why do you have that? You might as well just put like a sign that says like outside of your house. Say, yeah, no, just like knock 3 times and then I'll let you in. Like if you're a demon, you get extra benefits. I don't know. Which the extra benefit is taking your soul.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's definitely that. Yeah, nope, see, yep,
Right
it's
there.
the doll.
That right
Throw
there
it
is
in the
all-
holy fire. Please throw it in the holy fire, please.
I'm sorry, I can't even talk right.
Did that door just open? It
Doing
did.
this job out here, look at
Okay, well this is
see this job, doing this right here.
ooh. What was that? Okay, I was kind of hoping my eyes were tricking me a bit. They were not. You got another doll? Why do you? Okay, I see like what. Okay, I see the vision on what this guy has in his house. Okay. However, I'm just going to say this as kindly as possible. That vision's wrong because you got a ghost. That's a bad vision.
Thing's still shaking, dude.
So there's probably like 2 spirits in there. If he has a third one, there's definitely going to be 3, and that's way too many.
Maybe some of these other are haunted.
Was there a
What
third
the
one that we missed?
Yo, this
Okay,
is
yeah,
moving.
that's great.
And this is moving. Why isn't this one moving? I'm used to this already. You know what I mean? Like, if, don't follow me home.
It's at this point where the supposed break-in turns into something else entirely. Not one, but several lights.
So
begin
there's
to
like
swing on
2
their own.
reasons why
And to
there
make
might
things
be
even
a
creepier,
ghost in your
just as
house,
the first
and it
light
involves
continues
those
to
dolls
sway,
that you
a
have.
sudden noise erupts from the display cabinet behind the carpenter.
Yeah, see, look, specifically
it's
that
coming from
cabinet
here.
with a creepy ass doll in a red skirt.
The porcelain doll only makes the encounter that much more unsettling.
Yeah.
But overall, this
And
whole
there's 2 of them.
experience has left
So
him beyond
the prepare for
spooked.
trouble and make
He
it double.
continues to work here,
Yeah.
given that he was contracted, but currently, and perhaps to his relief, nothing has happened since then. Yet still, the question remains:
Yeah,
just what
I
exactly
see the vision
took
on
place
that
inside this
house.
house?
Again,
As with all videos,
I
I'll
do
let you
not
come
like
up
that
with your own
vision.
conclusions.
it sounds cute and cuddly
If
and
you
all
caught
that.
something
However, that
creepy
cute
on
and cuddly
camera,
is
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to
like
check out and include in the next
90
compilation,
things that I'm
you
like,
can send
oh,
them
okay,
over
yeah,
to
nah.
scaryvideos444 at
There's definitely gonna be some
gmail.com.
issues.
That being said,
Definitely
let's
not
get
afraid.
back to the video.
This is very weak. Nice try. Number 1.
As is often the case with
I do see
paranormal
another one that
videos,
says 10
it's
videos that
usually
will
clips involving
shock you.
children that tend to be the creepiest.
We'll watch that one too,
That
because
said,
this one's
even
me.
though this next clip is pretty short,
Look, it's a
its
child eating
inclusion
pancakes.
of a child and something
shadow. What
supernatural
shadow?
makes it worth watching. On
The
September
shadow?
26th of 2025, an aunt records her
see
niece
it.
eating breakfast on the kitchen table.
I
It's a
like I
seemingly
don't
innocent
see a
video
shadow.
that was taken 2 years ago, but even to this day, this footage continues to replay in the aunt's mind, as what was captured here is pretty creepy. Watch closely.
What about the shadow? I don't see it. Ah, I see it. I see it now.
Like something out of a horror movie.
I really
a
wish I
dark
didn't see
silhouette
it.
passes by in the background. It moves slowly, which somehow makes it creepier. But the creepiest part about this, and probably
The ghost
the
want pancakes,
strangest,
Chad.
is that the light
That's
bulb
all obviously
appears
what
to
it
go
was.
out
It
when
was the ghost that
passes
want
by.
pancakes.
It's as though its presence is extremely draining. But that's not all, because apparently, if you look closely at the fridge, you'll notice a reflection. But there's something about it that seems very off. As many have noted, it looks as if the reflection doesn't match the child's. It's almost like it's looking back at her. Now, of course, it isn't clear enough to be sure if that's so. Whether pareidolia or something else, it's still pretty creepy to look at. But still, it's the shadow in this video that many are finding hard to explain. Although this clip was filmed a while ago, it's still just as creepy now as it was then. Thanks for watching. and I
Yeah,
hope you enjoy.
yeah, that one house is fucked right there. Nice dolls, nice dolls. However, I don't like your vision.
Night Terror. On October the 16th of 2025, something terrifying.
Okay, so is this all the same shit? It was a lie. Oh, hang on. I'll just skip all this part. Hang on, this one's a new one. Just move in. Simple. Simple, easy.
In this next video, a man just recently moved into a new apartment somewhere in France. And as he arrives one day,
Oh,
he
this
plans
is
to
in
make a
France? Oh
video
yeah,
tour to
like
show his
France has a lot
friends
of
when
lore
all
of
a
death.
sudden,
So
he has a strange and creepy
yeah, there's definitely gonna be
encounter
some
with
ghosts
his
there
neighbor.
for sure.
Là où j'habite. J'ai emménagé avant. Oh,
Je l'avais pas vu.
j'ai des pardons.
Bro,
Je suis
that
désolé.
guy literally scared everybody. He didn't even try to.
Je suis votre nouveau voisin. J'ai emménagé avant-hier. Du
Ok.
coup, enchanté.
Tu sens ce malaise?
Ça va, monsieur?
What happened? The guy looks like he's seen some shit.
Monsieur? Ça va?
Il ne dit rien.
He doesn't say anything. Oh, okay.
Bah. Si vous avez besoin de quoi que ce soit, vous me dites, hein, vous frappez, pas de soucis. Hein.
Regarde les doigts. Ça veut dire un truc?
Ça va, monsieur? Bon. Bah, bonne journée, du coup.
As he arrives, he discovers his neighbor standing
I'm
at the door
confused, wait.
and greets him, but the neighbor doesn't respond at all and just twitches his hand in a strange manner. After some research, he discovered that the former resident passed away in that house and believes his current neighbor might be crazy. On another night, while arriving home, he finds the neighbor's door wide open for a second time and decides to record it when this happens.
Les gars, j'allais ressortir ma chienne. Et j'ai retrouvé encore la porte comme ça. Et c'est pareil, on dirait qu'il n'y a personne. Je sais pas trop. Y'a quelqu'un? Jean-Luc? Je sais pas, c'est flippant. Ta mère! Oh,
Jesus
la
Christ.
vache. Oh, je vais crever.
Why was that guy's hands twitching?
Oh,
That's what I want to know. Was he trying like to go
The
into a new
door
form?
suddenly slams shut right in his face out of nowhere, even though there were no signs of anybody there. It's not clear if the man was hiding behind the door the whole time, or if something else was responsible.
That was the guy that
Something
passed away.
paranormal. The next day, he encounters one of the upstairs neighbors and decides to ask him about the man.
Bonjour. Vous habitez l'immeuble? Excusez-moi, je suis votre voisin en fait, je suis au rez-de-chaussée. Si je peux vous parler 2 minutes, c'est par rapport à mon voisin de palier là.
Ah ouais, le fou. En fait.
Crazy one.
Ouais. Pourquoi vous dites ça? Vous avez déjà vu des trucs?
Non, mais je sais pas, il est un peu bizarre. Pour le peu de fois que je l'ai vu.
Mais genre, vous avez vu
Oh my
quoi?
god, Chad, look.
Je sais
Feet
pas,
pics.
je sais pas, il a l'air un peu possédé et tout, mais.
Possédé?
Ouais, je sais pas, c'est bizarre.
The other neighbor believes he is possessed,
Oh,
and
okay,
that's
so-
why he is strange.
Oh.
Well, later in the evening of the next night, he hears a strange banging sound, so he goes around the back of his garden to see what it is, and finds
You have a
this.
garden in there?
Je sais pas si vous entendez. Mais j'ose pas. J'ose pas aller voir. Ça s'arrête pas.
Well, if you don't want to go, just take a, like, just get a drone.
Je vais passer par mon jardin. Je vais essayer de filmer. Attendez, bougez pas.
Sir, I literally see your eyes in 4K. I did not mean to see them, but we see them. Also, can you please turn up the brightness? Or did we get flashbang? Okay, that's kind of Optimus. I was gonna say Optimus. Optimus Prime.
Je sais pas.
Why am I red?
Comment je fais pour retourner? Attends. Merde.
Okay.
Ouah, cette porte elle est ouverte. Putain, il y a un trou dans mon jardin.
I sense something disturbing. Oh no. Now you can open the door and let the AC out anytime he wants. You madman. That's why he did it. What the fuck is that over there? There's something right there. Doesn't he get a fishing hook?
The man can be seen headbanging the wall repeatedly. After stopping the video, he says the noise continued for about 5 minutes before it stopped. The following night, the man is fast asleep when all of a sudden, he's woken up to his dog barking aggressively towards something
I don't like
at
any
4
of
a.m.
this.
and
This guy
catches
seems like a
this.
very bad person, and I think we should burn the house. At 4 a.m. Oh no. 4 a.m. Oh shit. That's like an hour after 3 a.m. It's like the worst time to be woken up at 3 a.m. I mean 4 a.m. Was that thing about the... What? Bro, I literally just see like a blob of gray. Turn the brightness up for fuck's sake. I literally can't see anything.
An intense scratching sound can be heard outside his door, even catching his dog's attention. But right after he shouts and opens the door to the lobby, there's nobody there. Whether this man is possessed or there's something more to it remains a mystery. But hopefully we get some more updates soon.
Man, maybe you should probably leave that building now. I think that's probably like the best idea that I've had all around. Oh my god, Sin, you're such a genius. See, look, you can't get haunted. Okay, I like that one.
So she goes to
I like that. Oh, okay, I don't like this now. I was like, I like the bathroom thing. And then I saw that, and I'm like, I don't like... Oh yeah, no, I don't like this bathroom.
I don't remember fucking...
It does look nice though. I can see why I would haunt that.
What the fuck is that?
Ooh. Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Okay.
The window is open. It was a sneak. I told you it was a snake. It was a sneak.
What the fuck is that?
Sneak. Definitely not holding on to something right now. Oh wait, hang on, those are 3. Oh shit, you got a demon. Okay, the demon's like, you know, this is a nice place you got here.
What honestly is that?
Okay, if we see a face, I'm gonna pee.
Fuck is... It's on the outside! It's on the outside! Fuck! I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm fucking terrified! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
The dog cat.
The blinds can be seen moving in a strange manner all on their own, and when she lifts the blinds up, there's nothing there moving them. But a strange handprint can be seen on the outside of the window, leaving Tara in shock, because as she opened it, there was nobody around. Also, this window happens to be on the 2nd floor of her house.
Oh, this is on the
so it's not
2nd
just
floor.
like someone
Oh,
could be
okay.
outside it.
Ooh,
Many
Spider-Man,
viewers also
yeah,
pointed
dude.
out
It
that
was
while she's
definitely
showing the
Spider-Man,
handprint on the
100%.
window, what looks
Spider-Man.
like a dark shadow figure can be seen.
Oh, okay, that's not Spider-Man. That's Shadow Man.
But when she turns around and leaves, there doesn't appear
I
to
didn't
be
even
anyone
see that,
there,
and also
or
thank you
anything
for
that
showing
could
me
have
that. Also,
resembled
fuck
the shadow
you.
figure. So just watch
Just
is
standing
trying
there.
to get inside her house.
Menacingly.
Let me know.
The bakery.
The bakery.
Sounds like a murder
The
plot.
following video comes from a woman named Morgan who runs her own bakery shop. According to her, strange things that she can't explain have been happening inside the shop ever since 2017. Objects often move around on their own. At first, she thought it was just another staff member who was moving things around.
Wait, we've seen this one.
Until
This is the one where I
she
had that doll
captured
spawn. Ow.
instances on CCTV. They believe the building is haunted
Chat,
by
I
a
readjusted my
spirit
seat.
they refer to as Harry. On one day, the security
And I hurt
cameras
myself.
capture something unexplainable. Watch closely.
First thing you're gonna see is I had to turn it sideways, but just look towards the back stairway. You'll see the Dr. Pepper can fly. There's an orb to the right, and then the skeleton falls. So here's a zoomed in Dr. Pepper can flying out of the canvas.
Yeet.
Again, there's just a wall behind it. I know it's blurry. I apologize for the quality. Let me reverse it.
Why
and
Dr.
you'll
Pepper
see
can?
The Dr. Pepper
in
can
particular?
come back. It literally comes straight out of the top.
Where we seen this
Puts
one?
up. So this
Down as if you look on the wall. verse out. For an hour. Strange paranormal happenings and have no idea what is causing these events.
Dude, we literally seen all that. Okay, there we go. Next one. All right, chat. This is October. Is looking kind of sad. Not gonna lie.
2025, a mother uploaded a chilling video. Her daughter was.
I even just clicked this one because I was like, okay, that last one, not that scary, not that scary.
Something disturbing. The mother only just moved into this house with her daughter a little over a month and a half ago.
That's a pretty cool tattoo.
And after witnessing what she saw on camera, she's convinced the place is haunted. One night, her mother is upstairs taking a shower while her daughter is playing downstairs. When out of nowhere,
wait, we've seen this one too.
Time blowing off steam, but now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She
I think we've seen this one, have we? Yeah, we have.
Goes upstairs. Her daughter sometime stated footage on its own. Either way, were you on September the 19th of 2025?
Yeah, okay, the woods.
Was
okay.
Her house in a secluded area
okay,
by the woods,
cute girl,
just
ball,
with a football
and some woods, and it's nighttime.
Playing and using her phone.
All right, what can go wrong? And there's a white house in the middle of the woods.
She ends up deeper into the woods when.
Damn, someone write this down. This is like a plot for a scary movie.
Take a look.
Hear my own voice calling my name out of the.
Smells weird in my mouth.
Chat, holy shit, this is the baseline of a scary movie. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is bad.
Oh, that just went.
Oh. Oh, hey, what? Hey, Benny?
Hello?
Why are you playing soccer in the middle of the woods at night? In a bikini. Okay, I had that last one, chat. Chat's just like... What? Chat, let me lie to myself for a little bit. Let us be horny, but also scared at the same time, okay?
Oh my god.
Okay. Sounds pretty bad.
Hell no. I'm out.
Okay. Run, 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 run. I will literally have every motivation to start running.
As she looks for the ball, she starts to hear a creepy voice whispering to her from somewhere in the darkness of the woods. Then she doesn't notice, but as she stops to look, whatever it is can be seen momentarily moving behind the trees before disappearing again. Then, as she turns her back
look
to
at hands.
the whisper gets
Oh yeah.
louder, as if right
yeah, no,
behind
fuck
her.
that. I bid
So
you to come over here.
The ball behind. It's hard to make out in the video.
If you have
but
like
she
6
states that
anime
whatever it
waifus, then I
is
might.
Had her voice, and many viewers believe it was a mimic trying to
Josh
lure
is
her
like, God
into
damn
the
it, Sim."
darkness behind the trees. But I'll let you be the judge. Mythology.
Mythology.
On October the 14th of 2025, a woman named Lou was unable to sleep around 3 a.m. So she went out to the living room and decided to read her favorite book on
Like how that one was kind of creeping me out for like, and I was just like, dude, this is the baseline of like a scary movie, like dead ass. Like you're in the middle of the woods playing soccer, and there's just nothing around for like a good minute, and you just have like a white, like solid, no solitude. Basically, it's a lone house, 2-story house that's white, painted all in white. Why? I don't know. That's the crazy son of a bitch who decided to do that. And you're just playing soccer, you know. You don't have anything to wear, so you have like a bikini and, you know, and you're just lubed up. That's it. And then you just hear mysterious voices calling your name while you're playing soccer in that bikini, all lubed up. And then you die. Damn, holy shit. Someone write that down. That's good. That should be the plot of the next scary movie. Like, goddamn. Just like, okay, you did literally everything wrong. Okay, 1, you looked pretty cute and pretty hot at the same time. Secondly, you're in dead of night. Next, you're in the woods in the dead of night, and you're playing soccer. Why soccer? I don't know. And then there just happens to be a 2-story house painted all white and it looks kind of menacingly. What could go wrong? Come on. What could go wrong? Come on. Yeah. Literally everything.
You can see she is very focused on reading the book while her dog Peanut seems to be staying close while investigating the room. After some time reading, her indoor
Like, child, let me be horny and also scared at the same time because that counteracts the scary. Look at the doggo. Good doggo. Best doggo. Happy doggo. Doggo looks startled. Oh god, why did you like it? Someone liked this. Who's the son of a bitches that like that? You're just reading a book. Without any music? What is wrong with you? Nani? Bring the doggo with you.
While immersed in the book, she suddenly jumps up on the spot and looks to her side, but sees nothing there. Her dog then comes to that exact spot where the incident had happened, and then followed Lou as if it were uneasy about something in the room. She said at that moment she heard and felt a hot breath right next to her right ear,
Oh, that's probably
which caused
Zeus.
her to get up and leave the room. Right as
Mythology,
she moves
right?
to leave, an alcohol container suddenly falls off the table.
Oh,
all
I
by
didn't even
itself,
see that part.
even
Holy
though
shit.
her and the dog clearly didn't touch anything. She then makes a follow-up video explaining what happened.
She got
Our
ghost.
house is actually covered with 3 CCTV cameras for our own protection. And a lot of you are asking if I was reading a Bible that time. No. I was actually reading this. I'm a fan of anything that is ancient. A lot
Ancient?
of you are also asking what
Ancient.
was the whisper all about. I'm sorry, pero namali ako doon. It was not a whisper, but it was just a breathing. And something that was breathing, that is where
Probably Hercules.
alcohol bottle was placed.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Something
probably
is
Zeus.
protecting
It's definitely Zeus then.
there.
Lou also shows that there have been a few
Definitely
separate
Zeus.
occasions
It's
where
Zeus.
everyone was
Zeus is
asleep
trying to get
or
you,
locked
man.
in, and she has
That was your
received motion
look. That was your
detection
fucking in the
alerts
book,
coming
and now
from
Zeus is
different
turned on.
parts of the house,
Goddamn.
but there's never anyone there. She says that she doesn't feel very scared because she has these for protection, along
That's
with
good.
her dog Peanut. But the question
Good job,
still
Peanut.
remains: just what exactly
Yeah,
breathed
look
in
at that.
Lou's
You
ear
like
and knocked
literally
over
got
the
like
bottle?
stacks of buffs
Until
and a
more
dog.
updates,
Therefore,
this one
nothing can
remains a mystery.
stop you.
In my house. The next video was uploaded
Except the
on
brick.
October the 13th of 2025, but was
I know that's my
originally
weakness.
taken
Just a
back in
singular brick. Now if you throw 2
2022.
bricks at me,
A
you just
woman
buff
was
me
home
up.
alone just in her room upstairs when she begins
Get
to
like
hear
my
noises
passive
coming
ability
from
activates.
downstairs. The little spook.
The singular
she pulls
brick,
her
yeah,
phone
no,
out
that
and
that
heads
would easily
downstairs to
defeat me.
record it. When she captures something chilling, watch closely.
We just see footprints on the nice carpet. That's it, right? That's the light. All right, I'm out. Okay. That's what I caught it on the camera 3 years ago. False. It's the toilet fairy. Is it the toilet fairy? Chat. It's the toilet fairy. Uncle Fool. It's not the toilet fairy, then what is it? It must be something, but what?
As she stops to listen to the sounds, a dark shadow figure can be seen moving downstairs through the gap on the railing for just a second. And at that exact time, you can also hear a noise in the house.
Dude, how the fuck can people see this shit?
At
Like,
the
how the
time,
fuck?
she searched every room in the house and found nothing there. and didn't notice the figure until rewatching the video 3 years later, also stating that she didn't have any pets at the time. So is this a real ghost caught on camera?
Nah, it's
You
just a guy living in the walls. The Hat Man. You heard of Batman? You're a Spider-Man, but have you ever heard of the Hat
into a
Man?
new house somewhere in Canada and has been living
I really
there
wish
for
I
quite
didn't.
some time now. At first,
This time it's a ghost that just loves collecting hats and you're just gonna be a stockpile of hats.
Things began to happen around the house.
It's not gonna be
On
anything
one
bad.
night, he hears noises coming from a particular room in his house.
Oh,
so he
okay.
decides to record it and captures something.
Oh,
utterly
okay, yeah, that's what gave me
terrifying.
some nightmares at night. I did not need to see that. That's kind of disturbing, not gonna lie.
There's nobody else home besides me.
Hopefully that's the only time I get to see it. Because that was like, okay, that seems pretty, is that a gnome? Please do not do the gnome sound alert. I definitely just passed out a little bit, okay? Alright, okay, chat, okay, chat, okay, alright, okay. Alright, cool. I don't like this. You should probably leave. Don't go back, please don't go back. Why are you going back? I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Oh. Okay.
As Josh enters the dark room, a black shadow figure can be seen just standing there watching him. Upon looking closer,
Chat, if this was me, this is what I would do. I would have a gallon of holy water wherever I go, okay? If I put it off for a second, if you saw that exact same thing what he did, I would probably go like, runs over there, opens the emergency holy water, dumps my hands into it, and then I just run over there, like open the door, and then I just do the Markiplier charge, jump, punch attack. That's all you gotta do, because dude, you literally buffed yourself with holy water. So therefore now you can actually punch the ghost and hurt him. You literally now can throw hands with the ghost, and the ghost will throw hands with you, so therefore now you have your option of fighting back. Holy shit. That or I'll just piss off the ghost and I probably fucked myself 10 times more. I'm gonna let the first option play in my head because it's gonna comfort me, because that's kind of disturbing.
no details can be made out, except that the figure
You're just
appears to
buffing
be
yourself
wearing
up,
what
you know, it's
looks
like a battle
hat.
stance, yeah, you know, it's
Josh
like
believes this
you know
is
what
the
you gotta
Hat
do, like
Man haunting
in every
his
like
house.
MMORPG,
A
you
shadow
gotta eat those
person is often seen in a dark
yeah,
trench
no.
coat and hat all around the
I really
world
did
by
not need to see
people
that, thank you.
experiencing sleep paralysis.
Thank you for more
Just
detailed.
seconds later, after he leaves the room and returns,
That's kinda creepy.
there's no one there. A few weeks later, on October the 8th of 2020.
Holy shit, October the 8th of 2025. Dude, if you're watching this, get a gallon of holy water. Blessed by like the church and then every church in the area, and then just dunk your hands in there and just run over there and punch it. That's all you gotta do. It's probably gonna inflict massive damage. Just do that, man. Fucking
25,
Jesus Christ.
He hears strange noises coming
Just do
from
that, man.
downstairs
Get
once
Christ
again.
in there.
Then this happens.
Oh my god.
Downstairs.
Okay. I just like kind of like talking to myself.
Check it out.
Calm myself down. Oh, look, Domino's. Domino's. Doritos. Chat, I would have peed myself if I just looked back and he was right there. Alright, cool. I just peed. Chat, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. 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 Dude, hold the door. Hold the door. He's just standing there menacingly. What the fuck? Ah. Ah, no. He knocked. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Dude, he's pissed. Bro, No, fuck you, go away. No, fuck you, man. No, he's no. 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 I don't like this place. Oh, I definitely don't like this place, child.
On After going downstairs, he turns the corner and
Oh,
sees the
God.
tall shadow figure once again, which looks like it's slowly moving closer towards him. So he locks himself in a room, holding the
Dude,
door not
that was
shut
like the
as wide
worst
as this
thing. I'm right
is.
here just like,
Tries
oh no.
aggressively to get in. After a while it stops, and when he opens the door, there's nobody there. But as he looks at the wall, the marks can be seen from where the Hat Man tried to get in. Just why is this dark figure haunting his home? And is it the Hat Man? Let me know what you think of this one. If you have any video
like this.
recommendations, you can send them over to Depths of Despair.
Chat, I'm like laughing, but it's like, you know, the laugh that you get when you're very afraid and you know. Yeah, I don't like this.
A man named Anderson is part of the US Air Force serving as a medic and explains that strange things always seem to occur on the military base's treatment facility.
That's like the worst thing. The Hat Man. I don't like that man. I prefer Batman. Oh wait, this is a military hospital? Oh shit, dude, you're cooked.
While being away from home as part of the force, he decided
because I used to work in a military hospital and I didn't like it either.
It had been a while when he missed
I'm right here just like, dude, like dead ass. I would like, you heard how I was. I was like, oh no, please, oh no. Like, you know, that's how I was. That's how I would literally be going underneath my breast like, oh no, I don't know how to do this. I don't have my water. Dude, I swear to God, there was like, I couldn't talk about this before because I was like so nervous, but since I don't have to go back there, thank God. Dude, there was a lot of fucking experiences. That was when I was working medical. Like, right when I started, like, dude, I had to go to class at night. I think I chill chat this story. I had to go down this corridor because all the other doors were closed. And you know how the hospitals have their lights off for, like, you know, just reserve power, or man, what was it called? I forgot. But you know how they turn off all the lights just to conserve on power. So like, it was all dark in that corridor, going all the way down to like a middle section of that hallway, and that was the only light. Everywhere else completely dark. Let me remind you, I had to be at class by like 5 or 6 in the morning, and it did take me a long drive to get over there. If I waited like to get closer, I had to deal with traffic, and then I'd be like probably like an hour late. But they said you have to be there an hour prior before that time. So instead of 6, I had to be there at 5. So therefore I had to wake up early at 4 or like 3:30, drive there, and then probably get there like at 4:30ish, and then it'll just be completely dark. I did not like that. Because when I walked down there, going down that hallway I was describing, very dark, very spooky, and again, the only light that you had was that corridor where you're just walking down, like the middle section for that, and that's where you had to go, because that's where the elevator was. And you'd be walking, and I tend to be a very like light walker, like I'm very quiet like a cat. Real funny. But yeah, I tend to be very light-footed. So I heard like someone like walking down like going like bump 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 bump, like, you know, big boots. And I'm like, that's not me. And then I stop, and then it will go, and then right when I stop, I hear, and then it stops, and I'm like, I look back and there's nobody there. And the doors are all closed. So because there was a few doors, but they're all still shut. And if someone opened the door, you know, I would have been like, okay, someone probably just went into the door. That's what I would have thought. But then right when I start walking again, you know, again, I'm very light-footed, so I'm just walking, you know, kind of quietly, and then I just hear this start back up again after a minute, or like just like a few seconds after I start walking, though. Like, it's starting up again, and I look back, and then there's no one there. I did not like that. And it's crazy too, because there was someone that also went with me over there and said this, like, kind of like the same thing. Because I was like, I don't want to work. I don't want to go over there to get my hours for like my job for the medical. Can I go like to a different place? And they were really, really cool with that. The other person though, she still went there because I was the only one close to her. And she had like a really bad like experience where it was kind of like the same thing. And then she actually talked back to it. She was like, "You like," because I asked her like, "Why did it do that?" Because it took me a while to ask her, and I told her that. She was like, "Oh yeah, well, this is why." She started to talk back, saying, "You can't, you can't like basically like prayers and stuff like that, saying you can't follow me, you can't do that." She started walking, and then went like that, like charging at her, and then it just like pushed her or pulled her, and then she got off, and then just started run to like that corridor. So I was just like, "Oh shit, it's a good thing I didn't stay there." And then there was another case of when I had to, and this was when I was actually done with that, and I was actually working in a military hospital. Yeah, a military hospital, army hospital. Holy shit. I will say this though, you know when you start your job and they make you do stuff like late at night or very early in the morning? Yeah, I did not like that. That was not fun. The only reason I didn't like to talk about it is because I still had to go over there. I was like, hey, maybe if I just ignore it and be quiet, it won't do anything to me. That was obviously a fucking lie I was telling myself because it still did shit to me, and I think it enjoyed that. You know how I described where I was going like, crying like how I was earlier? Yeah. Yeah. I literally would do that inside my mind, just like, oh no, it's right there. But dude, I literally saw like shadow figures. And I'm like, oh god. And then, dude, I remember that one time when I was like going to get something, because it wasn't a blood bank, but they had like some other areas in there, because this was like an older one, an older building. So I had to go to the old building because this one was kind of old but newish, but this one, and I had to go to another part because they had some of the older equipment there that they needed. I went there, and that building's really old. There was like lots of deaths there. Like so many people died there from like horrible like operations that they it was essentially known as like, you're kind of cooked. Like if you went there, you're kind of cooked because they're going to try to save you, but there's no way they can save you. And that was like a long time ago before they advancements in medical and stuff like that. But yeah, I literally walked down over there, and I opened the storage room, and I was like, okay, and holy shit, I did not like that. Right when I opened it, because you know how they'll have the lights on in the inside, so you have to turn them on. So I opened the door, and there was like a fucking shadow figure just standing right there, and I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, oh, and then I just looked back, like, just like, what the fuck was that? And then I was like, and then it was like nothing there, and I was like, and then I was like, okay, maybe a homeless person got in, or someone played a prank. I turned on the light, and I was like, and then I just walked in there, grabbed it, and then right when I went halfway, the light turned off. And that's when I did the noise. I was like, oh no, oh god. It was just like, it was like, oh no. That was like the worst experience. So then I just ran out of there, closed the door, and I was just like, fuck that, man. Nah. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. And you know what the sad part is? I still had to do that. I still had to do that. I did not like it. It was horrible. Oh my god. And then I remember that there was another time that I had to go into that same fucking building. That was the first time when I actually had to deal with that. The set, like this there was like multiple times, but I kind of got used to it. But oh my god, dude, that one, there was like a time that actually scared the shit out of me. Or like I went in again, get some supplies that they put in there. There wasn't anything in there, and then I was like, okay, so it's just like, it's probably not just, it's not up, it's not in the feelings, it's not in the mood. So I was going in there, I got the supplies. There was a lot of them this time, so I had to actually get like a cart, put that stuff in, and wheel it out. So right when I got everything put in, I was pushing the cart, and it felt like something was like not working, and I stopped, and I was like, that's strange. And I pulled it because I was pushing it, and I was like, okay, it pulls, and I started pushing it again. It was just like not going, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I really gave it a push, and then like it just for whatever reason, just like it felt like someone was holding it, and I was like, oh shit, and I almost fell because I was really putting a lot of pressure into that. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, I don't like where this is going. So I was just like, okay, let me get the car out of here as fast as I possibly can. And then the lights turned off, and I was like, oh fuck. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, let me just go really quick. So then I got over there, went to the door, and then I closed the door, and then I heard this, like, a knocking, like, and I was just like, no. Just like, no, no. I was just like, no knocking it, and I was just like, and I stopped there for a good minute, and I was just like, oh shit. And then I heard it again. And I was just like, oh, fuck that. That time it really scared me because I was like, okay, it got a little physical this time. I don't like it. That's like, that was like probably like the most scariest time right there because I was just like, ah, nah, man. Nah, fuck this.
Back home
The moral of the story is, chat, do not work in a military hospital. The second story is, don't show fear to your enemy.
Home. And
I, however, showed fear to the enemy. They got powerful.
But yeah, there's that.
Like, chat's gonna know if they actually see me, like IRL. If I see something scary and they hear me go like, oh no, oh god, no. That's literally like my coping mechanism right there that kicks in, man. I can't. Just like crying in the corner. Like just going, oh no, man, this is fucked up, man. I can't. Why the fuck are you laughing?
A dark face seems to peer out from the top corner of the door frame with two glowing eyes.
Oh no.
As the
Yeah, that would be me.
retracts above the door, a strange sound is heard, getting Anderson's attention.
Yeah, that would literally be me just saying, oh no.
Knowing that he's the only one in the
Shut the fuck up, man. What, like...
He goes to check it out, but he sees nothing there. He explains that after sending the video to his wife, she noticed the figure and pointed it out to him, which left him deeply shaken up.
I really wish he didn't see the figure. I really wish he didn't point that out to me.
To see one of the most terrifying nursing homes ever.
I honestly felt like if you didn't show that to me, I think I'd be perfectly fine. And I think I'd be happy with my life.
Always in the wrong, knowing where we stand.